Hey everyone! Do you ever feel confused when getting along with a woman? You swear the vibe is right, but you just can't tell if she's open to taking things to the next level, especially when it comes to something as intimate as physical closeness. You're scared of misreading the signs, crossing a line, and ending up ruining even a friendship. Today, I'm gonna get real with you about 5 unexpected signs a woman gives when she's giving you tacit approval to get closer. If she does any of these things, she's secretly hinting you can move and check how many you've noticed, and don't kick yourself later for missing out. In the subtle world of male-female attractions, the hardest part for guys is figuring out what a woman is thinking. Is she smiling because she's happy, or just being polite? Is she hanging out with you alone because she trusts you, or just because she's bored? When it comes to taking things to a more intimate level, women rarely say yes outright, but they'll send you silent signals with their actions. Today we're breaking down these 5 signs, pairing them with real stories and relationship insights to make sure you understand her subtle cues. No more playing the coolest guy. The first sign: she lets her guard down so much she dozes off next to you, even leaning on your shoulder on her own. Don't think a woman dozing off around you means she's not interested. On the contrary, this is a super clear sign of trust and implied consent. A friend of mine, Jake, went to the movies with a woman he had affection for. 30 minutes into the film, she started rubbing her eyes and yawning. Before long, her head gently rested on Jake's shoulder, and she slowly closed her eyes. Jake was so nervous he barely breathed. He sat stiff as a board for 2 hours. After the movie, he complained to me, "I thought she found the movie boring. I should have picked a different one." But Jake had it all wrong. From a relationship psychology standpoint, women are hyper-aware of their image around men they don't have fondness for. If she waltzed into him, even if she was exhausted, she'd force herself to sit up straight, secretly pinch herself to stay awake. She'd never casually lean on his shoulder. Only when she subconsciously trusts you, sees you as reliable, and views you as someone she can depend on will she relax enough to let her guard down, even initiating physical closeness. It's like how a small animal seeks out a safe spot to hide. When she leans into you, she's telling you, "I feel safe with you, you won't hurt me." This is not the time to play dumb and freeze up. You can gently relax your shoulder to make her more comfortable. When she's about to wake up, slowly reach up to brush a strand of hair out of her face, or ask softly, "Have you not been sleeping well lately? You look worn out." Just remember, move slowly and gently. Don't suddenly hug her or lean in too close. You'll scare her and break the trust you've barely built. Jake took my advice later. On their second date, the woman leaned on his shoulder to nap again. He gently fixed her hair, and when she woke up, she didn't pull away. Instead, she smiled and said, "Leaning on your shoulder is actually really comfortable, softer than my pillow." After that, their relationship took off. They made it official within 2 months. The second sign: she initiates a kiss, even if it's just a soft peck on the lips. If a woman leans in to kiss you first, there's no room for doubt. Her feelings for you are anything but casual, and she's long been ready to take things further. A lot of guys think kissing should always be initiated by men, but when a woman makes the first move, her signal is 100 times clearer than a man's. It means she's let go of the women need to be reserved mindset emotionally. She's dying for a deeper, more intimate connection with you, and she's even already decided you're someone worth her affection. I once got a message from a follower, Mike, who complained, "I was walking with her after a date by the river. She suddenly stopped, looked at me, then stood on her tiptoes and kissed me. I froze, didn't know where to put my hands, just stood there like an idiot." I told him right away this was a huge green light. A woman doesn't initiate a kiss on a whim. He has to get over her own shyness and be sure she really likes you before taking that step. Later, when Mike confessed to her, she laughed and said, "I kissed you already. I thought you'd get it. I waited for days." In relationships, a woman initiating a kiss is like handing you the key to her heart. This is when you need to respond positively: a soft kiss on her forehead, or pulling her into a gentle hug and saying, "I've been waiting for this day for so long." But be careful, don't let your excitement make you rush into anything more. Feel her them first, wait until she's fully relaxed before inching forward. Otherwise, she'll think you only care about her body, not the relationship, and push you away. The third sign, she takes off her jacket or undoes a collar button in front of you, revealing a little bit of skin. This might sound straightforward, but it's a super strong sign of tacit approval. That said, we're not talking about her taking off all her clothes, more like small, natural gestures and a flirty vibe, like slipping off her jacket or undoing one or two collar buttons. Don't underestimate the thought behind these little moves. A buddy of mine, Chris, was chatting with a woman at his place. They talked from evening till late night, and the tension got more and more flirty. Suddenly, she said, "It's a little warm in here, did you turn the heat up to high?" Then she casually took off her jacket and draped it over the couch, even undoing one button at her collar to show a tiny bit of her collarbone. Chris didn't get it. He even said, "Let me turn on the AC for you. Wait a second." Later, the woman eased him. "I was being so obvious, and you still didn't get it. I thought you didn't have affection for me." From a relationship psychology perspective, women are very protective of their physical boundaries around men they don't like. If she waltzed into you, even if she was hot, she'd tough it out. She'd never casually reveals any minus private areas like her arms or collarbone. Only when she's let her guard down, sees you as safe and reliable, and even wants you to notice her, will she do these things. This is not the time to turn on the AC. This is the time to respond to her hint. For example, you can smile and say, "That top looks really nice on you. This color suits you so well. I haven't seen you wear it before." Focus on appreciating her, not just staring at her body. If she doesn't pull back and even start talking to you about her clothes, it means she's happy you got her signal. But always remember, don't trust when you see the sign. First, make sure the vibe is flirty, not that she's actually overheated. Second, respect her wishes. Don't reach out to touch her body. Start with verbal appreciation, and wait until she's comfortable with more closeness before inching closer. The fourth sign, she deliberately shows off her curves in front of you, like wearing a form-fitting dress and walking slowly, or bending down to pick something up without trying to cover up. Don't think a woman shows off her figure just because she likes how she looks, just secretly trying to catch your attention. It's like a peacock fanning its feathers to attract a mate. When a woman shows off her curves to a guy she likes, she's sending the signal into you. I know a woman named Mia who told me, "If I like a guy, I'll specifically wear that form-fitting dress he complimented before when we go out. I'll walk slower, and sometimes adjust my dress. If I drop something, I'll bend down to pick it up without covering myself up. I just want him to notice, to know I care what he thinks." Another time, Mia was eating with the guys. He deliberately tucked her hair behind one ear to show her shoulder and neck. He complimented her, "You look different today, really elegant." Mia was thrilled. She knew he'd got on her signal. After that, their relationship heated up fast. When a woman shows off her figure to you, she's saying, "I want you to see my best side. I want you to like me more." This is not the time to bluntly say, "You have a great body." Instead, compliment her overall vibe. For example, you can say, "You walk so gracefully today, and this dress fits you perfectly." This way, she'll know you got her signal and that you like her as a person, not just her looks. If she gets more proactive in talking to you after your compliment, like telling you where she bought the dress, it means she's already starting to see you as one of her own, and moving the relationship forward will be smooth sailing. The fifth sign she offers, "Come over to my place for a bit," or "Let's go to your place for a cup of tea," inviting you into a private space. A woman's private space, especially her home, is incredibly important. It's her safest place, her personal territory. If she takes the initiative to invite you to her place, or says, "Let's stop by your place for a while, we can have a cup of tea before I go," it means she's let go of her last reservations, fully trusts you, and might even be ready to take things further. A couple I know, Ethan the guy and Luna the woman, went on 3 dates. And Luna said, "My place is just around the corner, want to come up for a cup of tea? I just bought some new pour tea, and I want you to try it." Ethan was a little nervous and asked, "Is that okay? If your family is there, I don't want to intrude." Luna laughed and said, "Don't worry, I live alone. No one will bother us." Later, Ethan told me, when we got to her place, she talked to me about her childhood. Even showed me her photo album and told me stories about the pictures. I knew right then she saw me as one of her own. She wouldn't share something that personal with just anyone. Before long, they made their relationship official, and now they're talking about getting married. When a woman invites you into her private space, it's like Shess opening the door to her home and the final barrier to her heart. This is not the time to rush into intimacy. This is the time to respect her space and build your connection. For example, when you get to her place, don't snoop through her things. Chat with her. Look at her collections. Let her see you're either to spend time with her, not to take advantage. If she's having a great time talking to you, even leaning in close to watch a movie or listen to music with you, it means she's ready to take things further. If she just wants to have tea and chat, don't rush it. Be patient and spend time with her. Relationships take time to build. Don't ruin all your hard work with one moment of impatience. Finally, 3 non-negotiable rules: respect, communication, and responsibility matter more than any sign. Some guys might be thinking, if I see these signs, does that mean I can just jump into intimacy with her? Absolutely not. While these 5 signs are hints of her tacit approval, respect, communication, and responsibility always come first. Even if she does several of these things, you still need to ask, are you okay with this? Never assume she's on board just because you think she is. First, respect her wishes. Even if she sends you signals, if she hesitates at all, like pushing your hand away and saying, wait a little longer, stop immediately. Never pressure her into something she doesn't want. Otherwise, she'll feel disrespected, and all the fondness she had for you will disappear. Second, communicate openly. Before getting intimate, talk about how you feel and listen to hers. For example, you can say, I really like you and I want to take things further, but I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. So I wanted to ask how you feel. This will make her see you as reliable and someone who cares about her. Third, take responsibility. If you do end up being intimate, always use protection. It's responsible for her and for you. Don't ghost her afterward. Women hate guys who won't take responsibility. Guys, getting along with women isn't that complicated. The key is to observe carefully, communicate patiently, and treat her sincerely. These signs are proof she likes you. If you can read them and respond with kindness and respect, you'll build a healthy, intimate relationship with her. If you've had a similar experience or have other questions like, she sent me signals but I didn't respond at the time, what do I do now? Or am not sure if her signals were for me, and scared of misreading them, feel free to leave a comment, and we'll discuss it together. That's it for today's share. I hope this helps you out. If you found it useful, remember to like and follow me. See you next time.